My name is Zombie878 and welcome back to a new year, new YouTube video. This year I am going to try to upload a little more and put more effort into some of the things I upload. I've been doing a few things. But anyway, we are in room 2.0 alpha right now, so things can change. Just keep that in mind. But I will go over some of the things in here. I'll make separate videos for each thing that comes out, but for right now, I am just going to go over some of the basics of the room 2.0 alpha. Number one, you notice that when I look at the ground, it's showing that it's called ground. That's because there's a new hierarchy system. So if you did not know, in the Unity engine, I mean really any engine, but I'll just say Unity, there is a hierarchy system in Unity, and that hierarchy system, you can basically make things childs of parents, and it just makes things so much easier to build, and there is no more need for the clamp. Really like the clamp, but it took up a lot of space if you spawned. I mean, even 10 of them took up quite a bit of space. So this way you don't need to worry about the clamps. And how it works is you can go ahead and edit the ground, and basically I have this edit out, which will edit out of the ground obviously. But let's say I go ahead and I put a cube right here. And let's say I want to edit the cube. Now I'm going to go to the cube and I'm going to edit the cube. And now I can go ahead and put a cube in the cube. And I can keep going basically. And yes, I can still edit these and everything. But I'm just showing you the simple things you can do. So if I go ahead and edit out, you're going to notice that I'm edited out the whole thing. It's kind of confusing to get used to, but you can try it out when you get the Room 2.0 Alpha if you have it already. Anyway, let me go ahead and delete these cubes right here. Another thing I wanted to go over is there is no more currency shop I mean there is a shop button, but the oh, I think I can see this better in here. If I go to room details, I don't know why I got shorter all of a sudden. If I go to room details, you're gonna notice that some tabs are gone and some tabs are here. So they got rid of the currency tab, and what was the other tab? I forgot what the tabs were up here. It's been a while since I played this. Anyway, they replaced it with an offers tab and an inventory items tab. So now you can go ahead and make a inventory item and offers, and it won't be cluttered up into a whole big mess of a bunch of shop items and buttons and which tab you need to go into. You may have noticed already looking at the maker pen, the manipulate button isn't here. That is something they need to definitely get back in here, because I mean there's nothing wrong with using the scale tool, but the manipulate tool is better, because you notice it's getting taller as I'm scaling it. With manipulate it doesn't do that, so I'm scaling it left and right now, and basically it will get smaller and bigger based on that. And yeah, the manipulate tool does not do that. Anyway, let me undo the scale of the objects. Let's see, anything else I need to go over besides the hierarchy tag? If you want to see what is in your hierarchy, you can just go ahead and click on it. Like, for example, if I want to know where a certain item is in this map, I'll just go ahead and click on it, and it goes ahead and it will show me exactly where it is. So it's real handy for if there's like one little item someone put in a map and you're like, wait a second, what's this in my hierarchy? Then you can go ahead and find it. Don't worry about that. I'm just working on something. And there's some new gadgets. I'm gonna go over them a little bit, but not too much. I'm gonna save these for actual videos. We have the grabber, which is very nice. Let's look at the circuit board a little real quick. You can steal from player, you can snap items to the grabber. Basically, what it does is it just grabs things and keeps it in place for you. Real nice. No need to use the animation chip, where you had to be like, give me the animation chip. Let me put down the animation chip. Let me spawn my item, connect it to the animation chip, turn on the. And now, if I want to, I can just spawn my gun handle here. And I'll just go ahead and connect this here and have it grab my object. There we go. Now it's just right there, ready for you to grab or anything. We're gonna go over this later, so don't worry about that. Just going over some of the basics right now. Next circuit we have is a touchpad. Now this is gonna be real. Now this is gonna be real nice because technically you can make your own computers, laptops, things like that, and maps. For example, maybe in a story map you want to be like, hey, we're going to this location on the map. Go ahead and place a chess piece right there to show that this is where we're going. And then you just put it there, and it's like, oh, wow, we got your position. Wow, thank you. Anyway, I'm getting a little too excited about that. I just saw that, and the possibilities are honestly endless with the touchpad. Yeah, here is where all the gadgets are. This only shows the input gadgets. So there is nothing new down here. I think all the new ones are in the input gadgets. And like I said, since we don't have the currency and things like that, we have the new inventory system and offer. So if you do want to do that, you have to type in inventory. You get your inventory chips right here. Or you can type in offer real quick, and you'll get the offer chip, what are basically like the buttons. Talking about the buttons that actually you can buy, since they don't have the buttons, you're going to have to use the show prompt. So yeah, show purchase prompt, you're gonna have to do that now. Another thing is they got rid of the roll chips. If you notice, there's no roll chips when you spawn in. Even when you type in roll, the roll chips are not here. So how will you change some of the roles? Well, they have a new thing called player properties. If you go ahead and just type in player, you can change a whole lot of things. Like, for example, you can get if they teleport now, you can get crouch input. You can get a whole bunch of things. I'm not gonna go over everything, but there is a lot here. There's a lot here. And that should basically be it for just going over Rooms 2.0 for right now. I will be back with another video talking about the new gadgets. And yeah, see you in the next video. Um and have a good one.